Hello everybody, welcome back into more Outer Wilds. I have not played this game in a couple of days. I would go as far as to say it's probably been a week, but we have gotten a lot done. I feel like I have a pretty good grasp of the plot at this point, or what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh my god, the supernovas have already started. I think I might meditate, because I really don't remember how long I was ranting the last time, so I don't know exactly how much time I lost in the last cycle. Let me make sure I won't get any alerts on my phone, because right now I'm exploring space and I don't have time for anyone else. Okay, we're good. All right, last time we got a good chunk of exploration done. We still have not gone to the Hourglass Twins. I still have not checked out the Interloper. And, oh my god. So, you know when you have an epiphany? Like, it'll be days after you've been thinking about something, and then suddenly the answer will come to you at a random moment. Okay, I want to try, oh my god, I was trying to land on the sun last time. That was not what I was thinking about. That was just a pure ADHD thought. I was trying to land on the sun. I still kind of want to try to land on the sun, but not right now, because I accomplished my other goal of landing on the quantum moon when it was in Dark Bramble territory. What I was saying, though, is that I want to go to deep space. I'm already in deep space, idiot. I want to go to, here we go, Giant's Deep. Reason being, because I kept thinking to myself, how in the world am I gonna get past that electric coral? Like, what is the answer here? And I was like, if this was any other game, it would be an item that I haven't unlocked yet, that I haven't picked up yet. But this game really doesn't function like that, so it has to be something that is already within my grasp, that I am not understanding. And I got one attempt here that could be fairly stupid, you know? I had an idea about something, but it could be fairly stupid. But first, I gotta find the right cyclone for this. Wait, I don't think it's you, actually. Oh my god, this is actually hard. Like Gabbro said, if you stare at them for too long, they all start to look the same. It's you. Come the mama. Okay. I was looking at the jellyfish, right? Because they're kind of the only thing that we can observe right now, but I kept getting electrocuted, and oh, this already looks like a bad idea, doesn't it? Usually, right, you would want to bump a jellyfish on the head, because that's not where the electrical current covers. It goes through the tentacles. So I thought that I could, I don't know, pierce the head of the jellyfish and maybe either sit my ship in it or sit myself in it and then kind of ride it like a bubble almost. Because the way that that red light that it leaves a trace of, that has to be something important. So my only solution, really, I mean, there's probably several solutions, but this is the one I'm going to attempt, is that I am going to go up under the electrical current. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh my god, is this actually working? Oh my god, is this actually working? I'm not stupid. Let's go! Oh! I feel so smart. Even though this was literally just a guess. This was, you know, if you try a million dumb things, maybe one of them will be worth it. Now, I can't really tell how close to the interior I am. Oh, wait, I think we're passing through, actually. Oh, we are. This is where it could go bad. I think we did it. Okay, now it's just about getting out of... Oh my god, I made it in. Where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight? I can't really see anything. But it worked! And that's the most important part. Oh my god, here's the other part of the cannon. Hold up. Please tell me there's air in here. There should be. There's usually a tree in these things. Okay. Oh, but I'm still underwater. That's not good. Yay for pressurization! Or depressurization. Anyway, it worked. Oh my god, I love this game. I said it once in an older episode, and I'll say it again. I love the way that this is working out, where it kind of is like running a science experiment in the sense of, if you can think of something stupid and you're brave enough to try it, it might work. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Okay. So that... Hold up, I can't get closer. Oh, no, I don't want to switch. Sorry. Oh, wait, okay, that must be Giant's Deep, and then that's the probe, and then that's the trajectory of the probe. That's what this seems like. Okay, let's read. Nope, if I could stop, you know, so hold up, you know. I've lost my piloting ability. I don't like these little spheres, especially because I have a fear of anglerfish. Well, not really, like not an actual fear of them because they're actually teeny tiny, but I don't like the idea that they're anglerfish in space. That unsettles me in a very deep way. Okay. So they did manage to find the signal of the Eye of the Universe. So that's what the probe is theoretically heading off to. Oh, wait. So that is the signal that the eye gives off? Maybe? Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found in probe 9318. Wait. Retrieval data from Ash Twin. Are these probes that have been sent off within cycles, or did they have time to send off that many probes before the Nomai died? Displaying coordinate for the Eye of the Universe. I mean, I can't read it. Oh, there's the other statue. So, we don't know who's connected to this statue, right? Because Gabbro never made it inside. The only person who, well, that the timing is off. Because this chip just landed here in Giant's Deep. Previously, this had been in space in the probe. So this was activated likely inside the probe by a Nomai? Okay, this is showing me the 3 masks that are currently activated. Okay, that's an Ash Twin. An Ash Twin sigil. Okay. I have exciting news for Vit. The Ash Twin project is almost prepared to receive the orbital probe data from the orbital probe cannon. Finishing touches are here. She'll finish soon. Are you and the orbital probe cannon well? We are the statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch flight trajectory and will automatically transmit all the data received to you that's relevant. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about the cannon's structural integrity and the crew's moral integrity. That makes sense. Once the probe determines the location of the eye of the universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Rami. Okay, but who was this connected to? We still don't know that. Who's this for? We don't know. That is not a sigil, I reckon. Wait. Ah, this is for the cannon. Okay, we have been here. Give me this. Like, there's a chance we might have read this one before. First to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe, you'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. Too much power, it breaks, will you? Okay, wait. Would mind because we aren't capable of receiving our probe's data if the tracking module is destroyed. Yeah, but the tracking module is theoretically fine. It's here. And they did find the source after what, 94,000 tries? They said something else potentially fell here. It was something while they were building the orbital cannon, so it wasn't this particular piece. At least it shouldn't be. When they were building the cannon at Giant's Deep, something fell through the surface and they never got it back. So the question is, can I locate it? Also, it's so interesting that the core of this planet is just a shell. Which I get it. I mean, our planet's core kind of is just a shell. But you know what I mean. It's weird that I'm touching the core of a planet is where I'm getting at. Are these trees or are they coral? Because my original guess was coral. But then again, what if they are petrified trees? No, I'm still gonna go with coral. Wow, maybe that is all that's here, is the tracking module. Yeah, because I just keep coming upon the tracking module again. But hey, I count this as an immediate win. Now I gotta see if I can, I might not want to chase that one. That one's already leaving. I could also just do a meditation and be, you know what, we might meditate. That'll save us time on getting out of Giant's Deep. And then we'll either head to the twins or head to the interloper. But I'm really happy we were able to do that. That was something that I was like, you know, I tried everything, so maybe it's a missing component to the game I don't have. But this game really doesn't introduce the idea that you need to have different materials or pick up different materials in order to solve something. It's kind of just you learn to work with what you have as you go. Oh, you know what? I should have stayed in Giant's Deep. I should have told Gabbro about the core. We'll go back to Gabbro, actually. We'll go back to Gabbro, and then I'll commit to either the interloper or the twins. Or, hear me out, we try to land on the sun again. You know what? I think I've talked myself into it. We're going back to the sun. We're going back to the sun after I talk to Gabbro. All right. I'm back for you, bestie. I'm back to learn more, or tell you more. You're not learning anything. You're just vibing. Guys, all vibes. Kinda wish to pick the hammock before we ended up in this time loop. I found something. Oh, dang! I really can't tell him anything new. Okay, well, you know. It's always nice chatting with you. Okay, bye, Gabbro. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Okay, with that, we are gonna try the sun again. I almost had it. You guys saw it. There was one time I almost had it. Okay, I gotta go down a little bit because I need to be in line Nope, don't match the do not match the timber hearth. Stop that. You're gonna get me killed. Okay. This is risky. I gotta find the optimal line here. Or, you know, I could just land on the interloper. Interloper, I'll be back for you. You're gonna loop around at some point anyway. Unless you get directly, you know what? You and I are already really close together. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I Vicarist myself. See, the thought process there was that I got really close to the interloper and it distracted me with its presence. And then as it was zooming past me, I'm like, you know what? This is a bad idea. I was online to land on the sun station. And then I got caught between the two. Like an idiot. All right. I can do it. I can do it. If you can build a base on near the sun. I was gonna say on the sun. It's definitely not on the sun. If you can build a base near the sun, I can land on it. All right. The Hanging City, we did a lot for. The Black Hole Forge, I have to go back to. Oh, but I never figured out how to get over there properly. We have Escape Pod 1, Escape Pod... Okay, one of these is on the twins. Anglerfish Fossil. The High Energy Lab. Ember Twins Equator. Gotcha. Quantum Signal and the 6th location. Oh, you know what? I might need the signal from the Hourglass Twins before I can find the 6th location. That would make sense. Okay. So far, I've been having to find the pieces. I'm gonna call them Moon Rock, because I don't really know what else to call them, and they have the same quantum abilities as the moon. So for right now, they're Moon Rock. Okay, we're kind of already in line. Match velocity. I'm determined this is gonna work. Okay. I just gotta take it slow and steady. I almost had it one time. Okay. I'm on the right line. Kind of, not really. Don't do it, 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 don't do it. I'm gonna do it. Jam. Never back down, never what? I don't think that applies to throwing yourself into the moon a million times, the sun, but it applies in this instance, okay? I'm going to keep throwing myself into the sun until eventually I land on it. Okay, I need to be a little bit more in line. All right, give it a minute. Don't get trigger happy with it. Keep using the rockets to keep a safe distance until I can figure out where that line is. Oh my god, it takes forever for it to come back when you're waiting for it. Oh, I've gotten... No, I haven't. I haven't gotten off course. Okay. This is where it gets tricky. Nope, 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 nope. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I need the station. Frick! Are you serious? even know if I'm supposed to try to land on it. I am, though. I did it. I did it once for like 2 seconds, and then I just couldn't keep it stable. I'm determined this is gonna work. I wish that I could get... Hi, Moon. I wish that I could get a better angle on the sun station, but you can't lock onto it. Hold up, let me get out of orbit before I do what I just did. I just started the rockets and then immediately exited to the map, which is a bad idea. Yeah, I'm so annoyed that you can't get a lock on that station. You know what? What if I... This is also gonna require me to not be dumb. But I could try finding the line and then slingshotting myself along the same trajectory as the sun station. Is that a good idea? I don't know yet. Crap, I'm already off level. I will land on you. It's only a matter of time. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Keep it simple. Realign. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna make me angry. Yeah, there's like nothing I can do. Oh, I hate you, son. I hope you blow up soon. Oh wait. There's gotta be a better way to do that. You know what? I'm gonna be so mad if there's a teleportation way to do that. I might want to go to the Ember Twins. It's Hourglass Twins. Whatever. Whatever. I want to see something. Because we know that we've been able to teleport in between different areas before. So I do want to see if there's the possibility that this is... I am overthinking this and there's a much simpler way to do this. I'm not going to use stupid sun anymore. No one likes you. I do really want to land on that sun though. I'm not tempted anymore. No, you're dumb. I'm not going. You can't make me. Oh, hold up. Well, it looks like I'm not going to the twins in either. Okay, engage the autopilot. If you fly back into the sun, I swear to God. This is what I get for talking shit about the sun. I hate you, sun, and I'm not changing my opinion on that. I'm not looking at the sun. You can't prove that I am. I'm glaring at it. It's in my eyes. Okay, good thing about this yet is that we've yet to talk to Chert. So Chert should be... Ooh. No, I don't want to land on that one. I'm not interested in you. Go away. Oh god, oh god, wait. You know what, I'm taking it. Where am I? Oh lord. Where am I? Okay. I'm definitely somewhere. Oh god, yeah, well, I hit my head, but it's fine. I should not have left my vehicle there, but more than likely I'm going to die on this planet, so... I don't see it as super imperative that I am with my ship at all times. Okay, what's up here? Because the other side leads out. Oh, hi! I am happy to see you. Colas is missing. He vanished from the lake bed cave, the one at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole, several days ago, and we're unable to find any trace of him. I don't know how much air he had when he disappeared. I beg you, if you're reading this, help us recover Colas. The rocket's very familiar. Did it travel here, my sediment? Did you travel here, my sedimentary friend? Because your unique color and texture appears identical to the rock I met earlier. Wasn't this the rock fragment in the cave found at the bottom of the dry lake bed at the North Pole? We plan to re-examine the North Lake Bed Cave. Maybe our friendly rock will meet us there. Okay. Update. Melloray and I went back to the lake bed cave and observed the rock again. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it isn't. Okay, so I'm close to a quantum rock. The walk wanders like the quantum moon. How curious. Oh. It's good to see you, Rocky. Whoa, okay. I see. Oh my god, you moved the cacti. I don't like that. I don't like that. And it's gone again. Okay. Well, we have that quantum frequency, so that's great. So I believe that's all of them, unless there's one on Dark Bramble that I have been missing. Ooh. How do I get up? Can I just rocket myself up? I can! I can indeed. Evil son. Let's go say hi to our new friend. Well, new to me, not new to this character. Hi! Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it's your first launch as well. That went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. What are you up to? Hornfeld's asked me to update the star charts, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot what is wrong with me? Astronomical. Am I having an aneurysm? Astronomical events, you know. It's weird. I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see one. Keep an eye out for the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. I found something, please do tell. I found your notes from Adderrock's main crater. Did you? I hope it was useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like the much colder giant Steep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how do I put this, grew into the place that the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Bramble has quite literally appeared in the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely. The shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Adderrock, which I believe is how the biggest crater was formed. Okay, I have a question for you. How do I know if I spotted a supernova? Supernovas look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you'll see that they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the end of the lifespan, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if some of the stars are older than we realized. Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfeld's noticed our star charts are out of date, so it asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I did this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Definitely not Gabbro. Maybe don't tell Hornfeld's either. Pretty deep in denial. Oh no. Where should I explore here? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with this little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in the campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting bright light into the ooh. It's not one of our own crashes. Surprisingly enough, it's one of the Nomai ships. If you find any Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely, not a single settlement. Ah, interesting. Okay. Where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though maybe the answer lies underground. I believe it does. How dangerous is the big column of falling sand? What? On a scale from 1 to dead, I'd probably give it a 7 or 8. It's awfully pretty, though. What? Right now, the sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems like a natural phenomena. Oh, you like something interesting? Check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. Probably won't disappear. Okay, I'm just saying hi. Watch out for falling sand, okay? I had to dig myself out once or twice, and that's not half as fun as it sounds. Marshmallow. Ooh, I do see a structure. Column of sand. My comrade in space, I have yet to see a column of sand. At least not that I've acknowledged. Ooh, okay. Land it. All right, let's see what is... Oh, hey, it's my rock again. Friends, if I find any sign of Colas, I implore you to tell me. He vanished without a trace during a research trip and has been missing ever since. Melaray, some of us from the Sunless City are here to help the search for Colas. Can you tell us more about your expedition? You have my gratitude, Burr. Colas and I were studying the cave's geology. I hope to learn more about the unique and wandering rock that visits the several different caves in this area. Where was young Colas lost, Melaray? He discovered a cave at the bottom of the dry lake bed in the North Pole at what happened in an instant and without warning. Turned away from Colas to examine the sample, and when I turned away, he simply wasn't there anymore. Limited air supply, Nona. I'm afraid for him. Hypothesis, we will learn more about the examination of the Northern Lake Bed Cave where Colas disappeared. Search quickly, everyone. We have no time to squander. Okay, Northern Lake Bed. Oh, my rock's back. It was gone, and now it's back. This cave is different from the one I came in on. Is it? Oh, I found the column of sand. That's cool. Okay. Ooh. This would be our ship, would it not be? Oh, don't hit the... Okay, that's fine. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unarmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well in Nona, everyone survived the crash. This is a relief at least. You have my gratitude, Burr. Were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I hear both signals somewhere in the star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed in the same planet as us. So these must have been their transit pods, like how they were resting. Scan the internal environment. Temperature is prohibitively high. Inatmospherable. Do not seek shelter on the planet's surface. Collision imminent, preparing for impact. Escape pod 3, now launching 2. Oh, here we go. The heat from the star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what seems like a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek site down there to build a long-term shelter in Nona, but these passages are a maze. Even with this danger, they will still be our best chance of survival. We'll form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark the findings on the wall to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone, and be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Emergency escape hatch. Okay. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to the end. Colas and I will examine the horror it lies in the terminus later, provided we live through this. Okay, I really want to go that way now that you told me. You know what? I'm going to go that way now that you told me not to. Now that just... Oh, I hate it! I despise that. Oh, there's a way to get down there, though. I hate it. I am not a fan. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. I don't like what it could potentially imply. Okay. We found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct a long-term shelter there. The cavern Milleray found is wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark the directions for the others to follow? If this is the start of the path to the shelter site, I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried in sand. Make sure no one is lost. Okay, I need to be quick then. How quick though? I think I've got time. I'm also off track from where I potentially would have been if I wanted to look at that anglerfish. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet the sandfall pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with the rock column formations and climb upward to the opening. The sand here is rising. You must be cautious but swift. Go to the sand pit. Turn left. Yeah, it is rising. Okay. And... oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I turned left. Wait, oh my god. Okay, this is what I meant by the columns. I thought it meant like a single column. Wait, get my bearings. Okay. Oh wow, this is so convoluted. Okay. It's fine though, it's fine. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Milleray and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. On the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the falling sand. Follow it, you'll reach the shelter site. Okay. I am indeed running out of oxygen. Okay. Behind here. Got it. You're doing well. There's only a little further left until you reach the shelter. You can rest here. Hurry before the sand comes. It's gotta be that way, right? Ooh, perfect. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Oh, and that goes somewhere too. All right, there is trees in here. Anglerfish fossil overlook. If I close this, can I shut myself off from the rising sand? Not really. Okay, so there is another settlement here. Anglerfish Overlook District. What is this one? Stepping Stone District. I've already lost a district. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Where was that? Actually, that might be the lowest floor. So I Shrine District. Okay, based off the levels of those different... okay, this is... I'm gonna die. Based off the levels of those different districts, I believe where I want to go is actually gonna be the lowest. Up here? Oh, just kind of another way in. Okay. Nope, wrong thing. Come back. Thank you. No, I didn't go up to the trees like I should have. I probably can still make it if I run it back, but I would still die to the sand. Nice. We should build a sun station to power the Ash Twin project. Other ways to generate this level of power. I understand this proposal is unsettling the sun station we built and hope to complete the Ash Twin project. Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I almost can't comprehend this being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as a species. Why? Unsurprisingly, Adea, I disagree. Pushing the possible new technology further than ever before, that in my experience is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and probably of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of the star system. We wish to protect the species. Ah, okay. Potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe of a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station no matter how badly we want knowledge to come with it. So that's why they didn't want to do it. The fear of failure is a poor reason to not try. I believe if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Poke, I am deeply honored, Idea. I comprehend your position. However, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will cause destruction once we've built it, I won't support the station's use. Okay. So there was originally a fear that creating the sun station could lead to the supernova directly. But I assume that's not what happened, because the sun station looks like it's been there a while. Oh, that's not gonna work. This would kind of only work if I wasn't surrounded by sand at this point. That's fine. Got it. Gravity cannon. Of course. You know what? It's safer to jump over there. Yep, I was right. Ooh, wait. Does this potentially lead to the outside? Okay. That is insane. Man, I wish I'd gotten here before the sand started to fill. Okay, where exactly am I? I'm at the South Pole, looking directly up at the highest rock formation. That is how I'm gonna find that entry again. Does my ship get destroyed if it accidentally... You know what? I should go check. I should go check on it because it's kind of between a rock and a sandy place. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this. Oh, if I could please. Thank you. Oh, I got dizzy. There we go. Okay, let's get the ship out of here. Luckily, the ship doesn't sink. Okay, I've made it back to Chert. And I got a good idea of how to get back into the area I want to be in. Oh, please do not hit that sandy wall. You know what? I'm taking a risk by... Wait. Where does the sand wall go? Is my question. Okay, see, if I had parked where I was going to park, I could have lost the ship. In fact, you know what? Parking here probably wasn't a great idea either. Okay, and this is a natural phenomenon that happens. It's crazy. Okay, we have this. Oh, that was a bad way to try to get up there. I'm just floating now. Ooh. Alright, this planet has very low gravitational pull. So that ended up working out. So I can kind of just keep jumping this. And this would have been the planet that they had built the anti-supernova chamber on, basically. So the question is how exactly do you get to it? Is there a front door? Unlikely. No, because they sealed off all chambers. That was something they definitely did. They talked about it. Okay, where does this? Okay, nice. Oh, that's beautiful. They had amazing architecture. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't. Is this Colas? Oh, I hate how I can't, like, interact in any way. I don't really have any way to check. Yeah, I really don't have any way to check whose body that was. Oh, wait, what is happening to me? Nice, okay, there we go. Here's our first delivery, Yarrow. One warp core fresh from Black Hole Forge. Rude is installing the core's sibling on Brittle Hollow as I write this. I wish I could wait here for you to arrive, but the Forge is calling. I will return with more materials soon. My gratitude, Clary. With this, the Ash Twin project is underway. I confess I'm deeply curious about what you and Poke found in the Whitehole station that started this project. Could I visit sometime to learn more? I recommend you do. The Whitehall station is the model for the towers being built on the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubtedly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall station with you, Clary. I'd be happy to explain our findings. Yarrow, stop using scroll wall to flirt with my sister. In romantic matters, her density rivals a neutron star's. I think I've read this one before. It's still cute, though. I read about someone flirting before. Is this the right way? No, this takes me back to the body. No, because Colas was supposed to be in... Oh, wait. We're hitting the wall. Can I be sucked out of here? I'm about to find out. No reason to try to outrun it. Colas was supposed to be within a cave near the South Pole, I think? Oh, here's someone else. Yeah, it's sad to me that, like, I can't identify them. Like, I know I would have no way to identify them. But, I don't know, it is kind of sad to me. Oh, there's an area for a scroll. Oh god, we're hitting supernova. Oh, can I please jump over here? Thank you. Ooh, okay. Got this. Let's see. Friends visiting the Hanging City. We are planning the Ash Twin project at the High Energy Lab in Ember Twin's equator. I've lost on the Ember Twin, but the High Energy Lab is building with... Wait. My gratitude for Rami found me, but the High Energy Lab is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised you didn't see it. Oh, I imagine otherwise immensely clever Coney would lose his head if it weren't atomically impossible. I swear it's one of those days where the headaches just make words, not words. Okay, so the massive sun shields, is it talking about at the core? Oh, that's so pretty. I mean, I'm getting supernovaed right now, but that's so pretty. Okay, so these towers obviously lead up from the center of the planet. So I need to land back on Ember Twin, and I need to land close to the cannon. And then I know kind of which direction to go into to find the hole that I climbed out of, and that should put me back within the interior city early enough where I don't hit the sand. All of this is theoretical and hopeful. But it's very interesting that they were so opposed to building the sun station because they thought that it was going to immediately cause a supernova. And I want to know more about that, which I guess is the whole purpose to get into the high energy lab, which now that I think about it, there probably is a fast travel system in there. Because the panel on the sun station that I keep trying to land on actually does have the same markings as the transportation between Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin. Here we go. Wait, I'm locked on Ash Twin. Okay, we gotta make this quick. So let's let the retro rockets fire. That way we can get into... No, you keep trying to get in my way. I don't want to land on you first. You're not the decision making here. You're not the decision maker here. Ooh, wait, I do see... Oh man, I was curious about something that was on the surface, but you know what? My time is better spent doing exactly what I wanted to do, and that means I need to land right in here. Perfect. Okay. Where does this go? Shuttle is currently resting at the comet. Call the shuttle at the comet? Why did I do that? Walk straight into a cacti. Oh, it's the head of their suit. I fear our situation may be dire. Poke, Pie, and I landed on this comet not long after the arrival to the star system. Our shuttle's equipment heard a strange energy reading from the comet somewhere beneath the surface. Poke and Pie were able to locate the fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pie and my sister have been gone for a long time, and they haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave the shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pie, come back safely, my friends. So they landed on the interloper, right? That makes the most sense. Okay. So now we have a simple way, because that should be able to teleport ourselves directly into the interloper like we did with the Quantum Moon and the other ship. But this is my main concern right now. It's okay. It's all right. I know what to do. Okay. It would be this one. Booyah. Okay. And now I just got to get across here safely. Oh. Activate, please. Thank you. Why was I not using a flashlight? The world may never know. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight down. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Oh, there's a lot more to this than I thought. I'm going for it. Oh no! I broke the marker. Okay. Find my way up that way, but we're going this way. High energy lab. Okay, follow the cord. That makes the most sense. Don't do that to me. Don't do that. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Still can do it. Still can do it. Oh no, is this a situation where I have to wait for this? Oh god, I think I have an idea of what it wants. I might have to let the sand reach a certain height and then try this jump. Because otherwise I'm just gonna keep hitting the cacti. I'm gonna try it again, because I don't like the idea of letting the sand get super close to me, and I messed it up. Okay. I tried to rush it. It was a bad idea. I can accept that. I can accept that. Okay. What level do I let myself go, or should I wait until the sand completely overtakes the cacti? Probably should wait until the sand's higher. I'm so tempted. I'm gonna do it. Nope. Okay. See? This is why curiosity killed the cat. I'm just gonna sit here and, you know, get drenched in sand. Oh, Lord. And I walked right back into a cacti. Oh, can I please go? Please. Pretty please. I am getting so mad. Go. That's why I hate cacti. I don't actually hate cacti, but you know what? For the sake of this, I do. No! What? Maybe this way. Maybe this way. Oh my god. I thought this was gonna be a nutty putty cave situation and I was about to have a heart attack. Oh no. That's not gonna work. Oh, it's a bridge between tunnels. Ooh, maybe this will help me? Oh, I really lucked out there with the oxygen. Okay. Question is, where did I end up? Ooh, okay. It's a viewing window, I think. Okay, I definitely made it to the high energy lab. Records show the Nomai arriving at the warp receiver at Brittle Hollow slightly before departing for the station, devising an experiment to test if the real phenomenon or a simple machine error. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup in the white hole station. Hypothesis: is it possible for the object to exit the white hole before entering the corresponding black hole? In theory, what we were trying to reproduce a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole. It is distinct. Okay. So that was the experiment they were running. And what was this? Update. Our experiment here reproduced anomaly of arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced that it's more than an equipment error. I hope the strengthening the effect to render it visible to the unaided eye. To that, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Okay. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it, Pi saw it, the hypothesis confirmed it. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Of note, Rami, Yara requests that I let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. I'll have him leave. I hate to leave him in the dark. Okay, so they were able to prove the time did lapse. Ooh. I probably shouldn't have touched that before I knew what it did. Okay. Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it actually is sent to warp. And we are on a 22-minute loop. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival to be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. That is why we have a supernova. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. Your gas, Pi. My pun unintended, Rami. I believe it's you who are aeriform. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. It would likely need enormous space to fit the proposed new energy and warp technologies together. Only location large enough would be Ash Twin. So we're on a 22-minute loop that they designed. Ash Twin project would be one of our biggest undertakings metaphorically and physically. To build it, we will need to travel quickly between the Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we have warp towers like the one we have on the White Hole Station to connect Ash Twin directly to the critical location? Each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those noted in my language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe it has been significantly clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We design each tower visibly to reflect the warp destination. Giant Steep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timberhearth Tower after the Geyser Mountain. Poke, Root, and I can begin work immediately at the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Wow. Wait, so are these broken? Or can I still make them work? Oh, I love the... Oh. Okay, and the design actually mimics... Okay, I need to figure out the sun tower. That's crazy. Where's this go? Oh, it's a broken door crystal. The door would need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running the experiment based on extraordinary findings from the Right Hole Station. Update: the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Rami and I will be running this experiment until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So although it's inconvenient, the lab can only be accessed by the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. So about that, I may have made a mistake. But I could just sleep and pretend like it didn't happen, unless, you know, this messes up the core and the plan. Ooh. It seems like as more sand gathers, this planet loses a significant amount of gravity. I could be wrong about that, though. Oh, there's one of the warp stations. Huh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I looked before I jumped. It's okay. It's okay. I got this. I got this. I believe. I believed. Why did I do that? This place is filling up with sand. This isn't gonna help me. Ooh, okay. This is another way back to this area. And I still haven't found a way to visit the anglerfish, which is something I do want to do. But I also want to go back to the Sunless City. Okay. So next, I can exit this way, I believe. If I run out of fuel, I might have to sleep it off, but I think I can get back to the surface this way. Okay. Let's get to the ship. Ow. Okay. And let's switch planets now. Okay, hold the match velocity. Okay, that would be the sun one, wouldn't it? Because it has the same little shelf. You know what? I am gonna abandon ship here. It'll be fine. All right, this one should potentially lead... Ow. Should potentially lead to Timberhearth. Or is this the one that looks like a cyclone? Yeah, it kind of looks like a cyclone. Okay, that might lead to Giant's Deep. But this one does look like the sun tower we saw. Some time has passed since I checked in with you, Pi. How are you and Nadia processing the Sun Station plans? My assessment is that our plan will either fail explosively or succeed explosively. Pi, you know I don't find that funny. I'm curious Rami thinks I'm gas. I don't recall requesting that you monitor this conversation, Nadia. I don't know what state of matter you are has to do with this, but I don't recall supporting the Sun Station's construction, but here we are. Hypothesis. Time spent away from the station would be beneficial for you both. Immensely interested in testing your hypothesis, Yarrow. That is the least we can agree on. Ooh. Ooh. You know, this is definitely stupid. 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 That's okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I can sit and patch my suit at the same time. It's a little painful, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. I had a plan though. I had a plan, and I think I can still succeed at that. But I think I might head back to Ember Twin first. Okay, Ember Twin, Sunless City. Check out the other areas that are not the high energy station. And at some point I get to tell Chert all about this. I want to get to the anglerfish. There's anglerfish overlook. And I find that to be very interesting. Oh, we also apparently need to check out the interloper, but when it's sun facing, I think was the rule. I think we need to check it out when it's sun facing. Okay, and I'm perfectly above where I need to be to drop directly into the city. Ooh, I can easily get back to the interloper this way too. I need to not forget that. Okay, don't make my life difficult. Don't make my life difficult. Stop it. Where is it? Ooh, this might be how I can get from one place to the other. This planet sometimes and only sometimes has a moon, but also of note, the disappearance, if no one is watching it, is that fascinating orbital characteristic. I have found your node, Melore. Kindly count me among the moon's admirers. What is happening when it disappears? I doubt it will cease to exist. Does it move to another location? That was my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step would be to determine the method to track the phantom moon so that we can always know where it is. Given that its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. Believe it or not only does the moon appear around Brittle Hollow, also confirmed sometimes orbits Timberhearth as well. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, hello. Chert's research notes. Property of Chert. Clearly, the Nomai are making astronomical, dear Lord, astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What is big rotating device for, and what are the Nomai observing? I posit there's something special about the orange symbol on the device. HAL and the new astronaut translator tool would be nice to have handy right about now. Well, ain't it great that I have that? Okay, let's read this. Take this, please. Take these. Take these. Okay. Quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each place the moon goes. Anona Burr, I have observed the quantum moon in orbit of Dark Bramble. You have a keen eye, my friend, so this moon travels to the total of 5 locations, not 4. I've added a marker for Dark Bramble. The locator now accounted for all the phantom moon's locations, but sometimes a locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. That's also possible. There exists a 6th place in the star system to which the phantom moon travels. Okay. Alright, so it's keeping track of all the planets as they go. So this does not do what I kind of hoped it did. Which is only bad because now I have lost some time here. Do. Need to find the cannon. Chert, I've seen so many cool things. There she is. Oh, and there goes the interloper. Bam. Okay, all good, all good. Still made it. Okay. Let's do some more cave diving. Okay. Fingers crossed we still have time. Oh, I got really lucky with that final burst of energy. Okay. Stop it. Stop being difficult. There we go. Just gonna, okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, kind of worked out. All right, that is how to go down to the energy lab. So let's walk ourselves up. I could just use the lights on the other side of the trees as well. That is something I could definitely do. We're meeting in the fossil fish cave to play a game. If you're too big to climb through the anglerfish overlook hole, you'll have to go the long way. It isn't far. Go to the stepping stone cave and then up into the fossil fish cave. I tried to get to the fossil fish through the stepping stone cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish overlook and throw a light into its mouth, it'll show you the way. Target can't fit through the anglerfish overlook hole anymore because he gets bigger. He's taller than Levi now. Who cares? Annex is still the tallest. Okay, so I have to... That makes sense because the anglerfish didn't light up until I sent a probe down into it. Are we playing in the fossil fish game tonight? I fed the fossil fish a new lantern. If you are in the stepping stone cave, the entrance to the fossil fish cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Solanum. Oh, Solanum! It's good that you're small enough to climb through the hole of the anglerfish overlook. I'm still small enough. You won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, and you and I will be tall too. Oh, I might not have time to do this. Okay, that's a broken door. Okay. Where did this go? I think this is stepping stones. Yep, okay. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick, but also cannot run out of fuel while I do this, so. You know what? I don't think it was found this way, was it? No, I think when I first found the cave entrance, I found it via going through... Ooh. How does one get in there, potentially? Probably from the ground, right? I found it when I came in through the probe. So this is likely not going to work. Getting all turned about in here with someone's noggin. I could also take my chances by trying to find the anglerfish cave on my own through stepping stones, but now I'm curious about that entrance that I saw that had readables in it, but I couldn't get to it. Oh, dang it. Now I'm being all turned about. That's Anglerfish District, so that's the second highest. Stepping Stone was where I just was. You know what? I really should come in here and then immediately turn the lights on. That is something that is going to benefit me. Oh no, okay, I had the right idea, wrong execution. This one. Yes. Okay. That worked. All right. Who's been computing the shuttle trajectories to the sun station? Don't worry, the station is in such low stellar orbit. We've constructed a different, safer way to travel from Ash Twin. Thank you. It's a purely theoretical exercise on my part, Yarrow. Who doesn't love computing a good low stellar orbit shuttle trajectory? I look forward to working with you, but I'm also relieved it will be easy to return to Ash Twin regularly. I would be Pi. I told her we wouldn't be traveling there by shuttle, and that the sun station doesn't even have a landing pad, but she said she knew. Well, I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. I thought it was a landing pad, and that's why I kept trying. Just kept dying. Okay. With that, where did this go? This goes to the gravity cannon. So you know what? We're hitting the gravity cannon, and we're actually going to use it. Oh no, I made a mistake. So when you run out of fuel, it starts using your oxygen. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Now, how do I want to do this? I guess we'll go in. We'll go in from the shuttle. From the abandoned shuttle. Not the shuttle launch pad, but the abandoned Nomai shuttle. And I'll go down from there because following those clues around, that is exactly how I did that. Okay. The anglerfish is visible from that shuttle. From that shuttle, like, landing entry. So we can go over there, we can launch a probe into the mouth of the anglerfish, and then... That's Ash Twin again. I hope you're coming to me. Yeah, okay. Because I thought I was getting closer to the sun again, and now I have a fear of the sun, especially because it's been so long flying into the sun when I didn't need to. Okay. Every time you get in my way. Every time. You know, there's a word for planets like you, you know. It's not polite though, so I won't say it. But you always are in the way. Okay, here we go. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Expert. I'm buckled before I was even ready. Let's go. Okay. Let's do it this way. Unidentified signal nearby. Oh, it's that, right? Or... Oh, is it because I didn't... Oh, you know what? I think it's Chert. I think Chert's the problem here. Chert, I will scan you at a later time. Right now I'm on a mission, buddy, and I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Okay, I don't think it was that way, right? I think it was this way. It is this way. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna launch the scout. I hope that's what it wanted. Oh, wait, I can kind of see where there might be like a hole in the back of its throat. Or maybe not. Okay, this is what we're going with. So, either way, we need to get into the shuttle cave. Is this the best way to go? I don't remember, actually. It might have been quicker had I left and then went through the orbital... Orbital? Why am I thinking about the probe? The orbital probe is not gonna help me now. Here we go. Okay. And behind here, I believe. Yes. And then... This way? Okay, we made it here. That's great. Maybe it is through that chasm, actually. Okay. Did I do the door wrong or was it already open? Okay. That's the fossil overlook. I need... Stepping Stone District. Oh, jam. Okay, sweet. It still counts. This is right, correct? Stepping Stone District. Okay. Stepping Stone Cave? Let's figure this out. Oh wow, this is a big cave. I mean, I get it. This whole planet's hollow, but I mean, this is... Okay, can I follow? Okay, wait. I might have to go up, actually. Let's just follow the coordinates to the scout. That seems like the best plan, right? Right? Perhaps. Okay, that's opening a door that I haven't opened before. Okay. Come on. It's gotta be in here somewhere. I know about my oxygen, believe me. So hard to see. Bam! I am inside the anglerfish. That's a sentence I never thought I would have to say or ever wanted to say. Whoever was it when ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear the blindfold. Don't peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against the wall and the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. The anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. The last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold to become the little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind. True. So we have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. If it's okay if the younger kids don't wear the blindfold if they're it, the rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game even... Okay, so it's like Marco Polo, but with a blindfold. Also, confirm that these anglerfish are also blind, like our anglerfish. Which I assume I'm being told for an important reason. Okay, anglerfish study. Long growth protruding from its head, bioluminescence. Perhaps it was used as growth to attract prey. Yes, a lure. Update, Melore. I was here making sketches of the anglerfish I observed the children saw earlier, but they're playing again. I've added a rule to their game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. Aww. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Visually, the specimen appears to be part of the same species as the anglerfish and dark bramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. The anglerfish's digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Gotcha, so it had nothing to eat here. Makes total sense. This is like basically a barren planet, unless you wanna... Oh, I did not mean to come outside. Unless you want to, you know, be eating the cacti. Okay. Let's hit the fuel. And then, with the time we have left, let's see Chert really quickly, because I don't think I've spent very long on this specific route. Okay. Hold up. There's an easier way to find Chert. There he is. There they are. You know what? I'm gonna land on the bridge. And... oh god, I'm gonna knock myself off. Got it. Chert, I'm back. I know you've missed me. I have things to tell you. All right, let's see. Found something. I found Nomai writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating. It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible. If you look at the physics of our solar system, it would have to be incredibly far out there, further than a Herthian ship would be able to travel. Honestly, we don't know much about what's out there. Further you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility that such a planet exists. Quantum moon. Everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about the moon that's sometimes there and sometimes isn't? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps I'll take a closer look at these star charts. Okay, so there's a planet directly outside of our reach. Is that what's orbiting around the sun? Then what do you think? The sun station, quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct. It's hot inside, I can only imagine. Only they were able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip up would have meant a fiery death. I know. It's amazing that they, you know, figured something out, because I sure didn't. Hold up. Let me just... Oh, is it gonna make me go look at you? Hold up, Chert. I need to scan you, otherwise my computer gets confused. There you go. Okay. We should have time to try this. So long as I can remember where I'm going. Or at least find the correct building. Nope. There we are. I was about to get really excited by seeing Ash Twin, but I was like, no, that's not it. Oh, wait, you know what? It might be blocked off by the... Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Might be blocked off. It is surprisingly not blocked off. That is a win. That is a win. Okay. We bring it back. This should take us to the interloper if I can do this. Or not. Maybe this one doesn't react like the one for the quantum moon. Never mind. It works. Or I just launch myself into space without my spaceship. Yeah. Or, you know what? We might end up crash landing into the interloper. We're about to find out. Or I'll crash land into the sun. That's also very likely. We could... Nope. We're definitely not making that. Okay, what if... Okay. What if I did that? Nope, that just took us home. Okay. What if... I don't even know what that one does. Okay, we'll launch. And then do this. Ah, wait. Did I do something that was mildly correct? Oh! I don't even know what I hit. I assume I probably hit the interloper, actually. I assume that I, might have rammed myself. I don't know what I hit. But I know that did not work. Okay. Now we at least know that there is a safe way to the sun station, which is great. We just have to get there from Ash Twin. And I'm trying to think. We've been to the high energy. Let's look at the ship. The ship is going to tell me the most about what's kind of next for us. Because we've been to the high energy station. We've looked around a good majority, if not most, of the areas where they were living in. Well, maybe not all the nooks and crannies, but a good portion of them. Lake Bed Cave I haven't been to because that is where they lost Colas. So I'm not done. I need to get to the Lake Bed Cave. Okay, the quantum moon locator. Subsurface energy readings. Oh, that was for, yes, there's some type of weird reading coming off of the interloper. Okay, so I am not done on Ember Twin, I believe. Yes, I need to go to the North Pole of Ember Twin because that is the last place anyone saw Colas. So there is still more to do on Ember Twin. And then we're probably going to switch over to looking at Ash Twin in the hopes that we can get into the Sun Station. And if that doesn't pan out, I probably will start making our way to the interloper because I assume I can land on it, just not the way that I just attempted to do it. So I'm going to figure it out. But I have a good feeling we're kind of wrapping up a majority of our biggest mysteries here. So we don't actually know where this other planet is, but it's here. We just haven't charted it yet, which is so incredibly interesting. I wonder if it could have been where the White Hole Station... No, that doesn't make a lot of sense. But the White Hole Station is perfectly in line with, you know, where another planet would potentially be. Either way, that is a mystery for next time around. But I have a feeling we're wrapping up most of our big mysteries. We just need to really dig into what's left of Ember Twin, Ash Twin. Check out the interloper for the subsurface readings. And then Dark Bramble seems to be our big mystery, especially knowing more about the fact that there are anglerfish on Dark Bramble and learning about anglerfish on Ember Twin. They're definitely going to throw anglerfish at me at some point, and I'm going to have to figure that out. Oh, and then we need to figure out the 6th location. Which, you know, part of my brain, when we were first taught how to use the camera system, the way that we were doing it was focusing the camera just out of frame of where we wanted the lanterns to go. That way they would be forced to show up in those locations. And I do wonder if the moon will react in a similar manner. If I can like have all of the planets that it usually tries to rotate in one way of looking at it and then force it somewhere else. I might have to wait till they're all aligned though. But I don't see why that couldn't work. This is a question for another day. I hope you guys have enjoyed more Outer Wilds. I hope you join me again, and I'll be seeing you guys very soon for more space exploration. Bye now.